I'm a dying breed, a laborer, strictly muscle work. You pick it up, you put it down. You pick that up, you put that down. You pick it up, you guessed it, you put it down. Typically, you wait at the shanty until 7 o'clock. Then you go in at 7 and you start walking your way up the ladder, climbing the steel. Every 2 floors you plank it off. Then you disconnect the bottom of the mast and you tie to the boom on top of the choking cable. Well, then you do the same thing and you pick up the other side. I started working structural steel when I was, 18 years old. I've probably worked on buildings 1,000 feet high. Most people are afraid of heights like that, so automatically every ironworker has an ego. You're doing something somebody else can't do. And you get to wear a tool belt. When you're a kid, 18 years old, and you've got your wrenches in like a holster, you're like a cowboy. But I always knew I was going to be an ironworker. My older brothers were ironworkers, and my father was an ironworker, so it was a natural course of events. My father was very disappointed I didn't go to college. We had a college board at work this past summer, and he saw a book in my back pocket. He was amazed. He says to me, "You read?" That's what can get to you. The non-recognition from other people. To say a man is just a laborer, a woman is just a waitress, it bothers you sometimes. Some mornings I like to look across the skyline for a building I helped work on. See that building? I helped build it. And I know there's some guy in his corner office behind his $5,000 desk, and he's never gonna think about me. But yeah, I think about him sometimes.
Amanda, where's that P&L report?
It's on your desk.
Why is it not in my hand?
I'm a project manager. I get to work every day at 7:30 a.m. and I leave by 8 p.m. In between my meetings, I check messages, answer emails, try to avoid my boss. You always have a boss. Sometimes you get an okay boss, and sometimes you get a Satan boss. He's not behind me, is he? I wish these walls were like a little higher. I've been in a lot of different cubicles. Been in the high wall cubes, been in the half-light cubes. Listen, with the way things are these days, I'm lucky to be in any cubicle at all. I have friends who would kill for this job. For any job.
I papered the walls of my cubicle with posters. I brought in fresh flowers, brought in my favorite ceramic lamp. I guess I have more decorations than I thought. But you know, in a cubicle, glow-in-the-dark skeletons go a long way.
Sharing a cubicle is almost like sharing a bathroom stall. It doesn't matter how tall it is or how big it is. You're still in there with someone else. In a not sexy way.
I can see the programmer in the cubicle next to me through the reflection in the window. Sometimes I can see her reflection and I can see what she's doing. Quite often she's emailing jokes to her sister. When you're in a box 8 hours a day, you do whatever gets you by. I acquired a webcam. I set it up so it points behind me, and I have a little window on my screen, so if anyone walks by, I can see them.
I always thought that I would grow up, get out of college, and be handed $1 million. I just expected that someone was going to deliver Mercedes to my front door. It's been quite the rude awakening. This is the first time in 4 generations that I have it worse than my parents.
Jobs aren't big enough for people. When you ask most people who they are, they define themselves by their jobs. I'm a doctor. I'm a carpenter. I'm a sportscaster. If someone asks me, I say, I'm Amanda McKenny. And at certain points in time, I do things for a living.